Let me just start recording. Okay, happy Tuesday, May 7th. I cannot believe it's already May 7th. It feels like May 1st yesterday. But with that being said, make sure that you are taking control of you, your business, where your goals are at, and my best advice for kicking off with a new month here is to set goals for yourself and stick to them. So I am the queen of setting goals and that are way too unrealistic. And so this month, I'm really honing in and focusing on goals that I know for a fact that I can actually achieve and that are still stretching me outside of my comfort zone, but are actually achievable. And just so that I know that I am on track, and that's what I'm doing. I really encourage you, if you are not doing it already, to make sure that you have a week goal of how many people are you going to talk to? What are the posts that you're going to share? Like, what are the topics that you're sharing? What are the things that you're inviting to? So one of the best things that I started doing was having a focus of exactly like on my calendar, I know what I am inviting to this week, and next week I am inviting all to coaching. I'm doing something, trying something new this month, and I'm gonna do like this 7-day new coach mentorship. So any new coaches that joined I'll do the month of April as well, but the month of April and the month of May, they will get put into this 7-day group within the Challenge Tracker app, and I'm gonna answer a lot of the common questions for them. I'm gonna make sure that they launch their business properly, but in order to have the people in that group, I know that I have to be inviting to coaching, to getting these people signed up over the next 2 weeks. I also have a huge goal to lock in for May 16th, and that's next Thursday, which is absurd to me. So this entire month, I am pushing for goals. I'm trying to stay more on top of my own numbers. So I really encourage you guys to set goals for yourself that you know that you can accomplish. They're still stretching you, but you know that they are achievable and you're setting yourself up for success, okay? Okay, I am going to share my screen. Okay, I'm gonna keep it just over here so that you guys can see the whole thing. Actually, you know what, this is gonna bother me. Okay. All right, okay, so at any point in time, you guys can ask questions. I will look at the chat at the very end, and I am going to open it up for you guys. If you guys are catching the recording, please send me a message and let me know what your questions are at the very end. But I want to talk about how to recruit coaches confidently right now and feel good about it. So let's just rock. Okay, so when should you recruit for discount coaches versus business building coaches? So let's just distinguish between the two. There are 3 different types of coaches that I personally feel, 3 different pathways that I feel. Number 1 is a discount coach. This is somebody who has 0 desires to ever coach a day in their life. They are here to get the 25% discount. They have 0 intentions of ever making $1 from coaching, but they love the products and why not save money? That's a discount coach. I call a referral coach or an affiliate coach the person in between. That would be what to me is like a hobby coach. I just don't think that that's realistic. I don't think that calling it a hobby coach is as realistic as saying a referral coach, because hobby coach kind of means like they do this as if it's their hobby, when realistically that's not what they're doing. They're just telling people what they're doing, and if they make money, that's awesome. If they don't, no problem, but there's no pressure on it. So that would be a referral or an affiliate coach. So you guys see like people who are being affiliates for different companies, like big companies all over. A great example is you guys see FabFitFun people, right? You see the people that are holding these FabFitFun boxes and they're giving you a 10% discount code. That's an affiliate. affiliate partnership. Basically, the in-between a discount and a biz building is an affiliate. And this just simply means that you are somebody who is referring other people to this opportunity, whether it be a challenge group or coaching, and you're giving them the chance to get in with this, and then you make the commission from it. Now, the difference, it was actually great. Hi! It's actually great, like, Jess and I were talking about this today, and she put it in like the best way possible. But basically she said the main difference between the two was that affiliate marketing, or being an affiliate partner, is that product is going to be sold no matter what, and these people just get to give a discount. There's no extra work in there. It's pretty much the same thing with a referral coach. They're not out there, they're not talking to people, they're not sending invites to people, they're not like going out there with a goal to make X number of dollars, but they are a walking billboard. So they are telling people, oh my gosh, I have this incredible opportunity that you would totally lose that weight. Oh my gosh, have you ever heard about Energize? They're just suggesting Beachbody products, and if somebody wants to buy or join a challenge because they're getting results, people are like, yeah, I want to do this, then they end up referring somebody to the boot camp, and then they make a couple of dollars, right? Not just a couple of dollars, but they make like $50, $40, right? So that's what I would say is an affiliate / referral coach. And those are awesome people. Who knows? Maybe one day they turn into a business building coach, but we can't hope for somebody to want the business because we want them to want the business. If they don't want to work, if they don't want to send invites, they're never going to have a business building business, right? They're never going to have a strong business that is bringing in consistent people. That's pretty much where that hobby style coach came from. They treat it like a hobby. It's not a business, it's a hobby to them. For me, I just think that it's more of a referral. They're not out there hustling and grinding to make money. They're just telling everybody that they want to do this or that they can do this, and they make a few dollars. And so that would be the three different types. A business building coach is somebody who has a specific goal, financial goal, attached to their business, okay? Now, a business building coach, to me, in my eyes, can have it's a varying spectrum. I would say a business building coach has a specific goal. They want to make money, or they want to hold themselves the ultimate amount accountable to their health and fitness. This would mean that they are doing the 4 vital behaviors every single day. This would mean that even maybe they're not inviting, maybe a business building coach has a goal of holding themselves accountable, using coaching and the activities to get them outside their comfort zone. Maybe you are the business building coach that wants to hold yourself so accountable. You want to use these activities, making money, treating this like a job so that you actually continuously show up. That's what it was for me. That's what it was for me. I wasn't in it, I was in it in hopes that I was going to make lots and lots and lots of money. But at the end of the day, what I was using it for was these tasks, these things and activities were what were holding me consistently accountable. Showing up on my social media, telling people what I was doing, which meant if I was telling them about it, they were going to show up and I was going to show up. I'm not going to tell them about something that I'm not going and be like saying, oh my gosh, you want to go to this party? Yeah, are you going to be there? Nah, I don't want to go, but you should go, right? So it held me super accountable. Or this biz building coach can be somebody, maybe that's you, who's in here and you're ready to hustle and grind. You have a goal in mind. You want to make X number of dollars and you're ready to freaking go. So that biz building coach has a spectrum. So figure out, where do you fall in there? If you're on this team call, 9 times out of 10, you are a business building coach somewhere within that spectrum, yes? And so for you, it's very important that you just do the 4 vital behaviors every single day. Tangent, I'm going on a tangent. These 4 vital behaviors are going to get you from where you are to where you want to be. You just get to decide how much of it you want to do. You don't need to do what I do. You don't need to do what the top coach does. You don't need to do what everybody else is doing. You get to decide what this gets to be for you, and you just divvy up the 4 vital behaviors based on what you and your goals are. So this is where I'm going to kind of like go into this a little bit more towards the end of the slides. But these would be the two different ones. And I'm going to put like a referral or an affiliate coach in with the discount section, okay? So when would you want to recruit a discount coach? Number 1, always offer it to people who are signing up as a customer or joining your boot camp, whether they're joining a specific boot camp or they're signing up for Shakeology or whatever it is. Anytime somebody is enrolling as a customer with a challenge pack, it is free for them to enroll with with the discount. So I call this our discount membership. That's what I call it. The best way to explain it is like a Costco membership. You sign up for this coach membership, you get the wholesale or discount price. You still save. So like Costco, you pay for your membership up front, but that membership, paying that $60, allows you to go walk through the store and save a crap ton of money. So everything you buy is cheaper and it's less expensive than what you would pay if you went to a grocery store. And once you buy one thing or a certain number of things at Costco, you get that money back from your savings, right? It's the same thing with your coach discount membership. Once you buy Shakeology, you save $20 Canadian. It's not $20 American, but you do still save. So same principle. But you're gonna get $20 saved just for being signed up as a coach. It saves you $40. It's $20 to have the discount membership. You save $20. So for them, it's saving $20 every single month. They can cancel at any time. It does not cost for them to cancel. They can change their shipments. They can decide. So the best way that I explain it when I'm enrolling people for my boot camp as a customer, I say this exact message. I say, usually sign up my girls who join the boot camp with our discount membership. You can cancel it if you don't want it. But if you decide that you like Shakeology or you want to try the pre-workout or something, you'll automatically get 25% off. It's no extra cost. And literally 4 times out of 5, they say, yeah, of course. And then if they decide throughout the process, or maybe they don't want to do that, that's really fine. No big deal. They don't have to. They can still enroll as a normal customer. But this is going to help you build your business. You need discount coaches to get yourself off the ground, okay? Getting discount coaches is like having your friends and family buying things from you if you opened up a store. If you opened up a store, you're gonna ask your friends and family to come and buy so that people are coming and they're supporting. If you open up a restaurant, you want people to come in, and the first people who are gonna come are the people you know, are the people who are going to support you right from the get-go. That's kind of like your discount coaches. So as you're building right to Emerald and to Diamond, they have to be boom, boom, right next to each other, like as quickly as you can. The longer you drag it out, the worse it is, the harder it gets to be. So getting to Emerald and then getting to Diamond, you want discount coaches. These coaches might not be here forever. These coaches will probably cancel, most of them will probably cancel at some point. But I have coaches on the team, on my downline, who have been discount coaches for my very first year, and I've been in it for 3 years. They're just discount coaches. They're just here to make to save money on their Shakeology. Maybe they don't order Shakeology every single month. They try it. They get the programs when they launch, but they're just in it for the discount, and that's totally okay. Right? It's totally okay. So I used to be so afraid of offering the discount. Like, I'm talking never, ever, ever offered the discount to anybody because I was like, this is so weird. I don't want to be gross. I don't want to be weird. But in the end, it's doing them a disservice. It's doing yourself a kick in the pants because you're not growing your business at the rate you could, but it's doing them a disservice. It's like saying, no, you go shop at Sobeys, but I'm going to keep my discount membership to Costco. I'm going to get the sale, but you keep going and shopping at the expensive stores, right? There's no difference. When do you want to recruit for business building? One, all the time. Hang on, I got to move this over. All the time. Why? Because you want to build a team, you want to build a tribe, you want to build a family, a community, friends. This is where if you want that sense of I'm working with people that I love to work with, I'm making friends, I want the community, I want that team feeling, I want to work with people who love and are just like me, that's when you want to start recruiting people who want to work the business. Discount coaches, they won't build your tribe or your team or that community feeling. You want people, if you want this to be something that is like a tribe, that feeling of I have people who are just like me and I like spending my time with them, I like working with them, that's when you want to start recruiting people who are building your business. You also want to recruit business building coaches when you are building your strong diamond foundation. So discount coaches are amazing. They're going to help you. They're going to help you grow and build to diamond, first to emerald, then to diamond. But then you want to really get some business building coaches. Now, I will tell you, in the process of getting to diamond, you will probably only have a very select few, like 1 to 3 people in the process from you starting out as coach to getting to diamond. You will probably only have 1 to maybe 3 business building coaches. So don't stress about, I don't have any business building coaches. It comes with time. Getting diamond is actually what will help bring in business building coaches. It wasn't until I built a strong diamond, a strong foundation on just a couple of business building coaches, like literally 2 business building coaches is all it took for me to really go from like rocky diamond to a strong foundation, and I have no fears that I'm going to lose it. It only takes a couple, okay? So you don't need to worry about, I need to have 8 business building coaches in order to be a diamond. No, you can build to diamond and you can hold diamond with discount coaches. You're probably going to have more discount coaches than you will business building coaches. But when you are recruiting, when you are talking about it, when you're strategically building your business to bring in income, you want business building coaches. So you want to talk about them, and that's what I'm going to share. But I will say you need to hustle down. You need to focus in. If you have a specific dollar amount that you want, and I would say if you have a goal of wanting to make $500 or more a month, you got to get yourself to diamond, and you have to build it strong and get recruiting business building coaches, because that team cycle bonus, that unlocks with emerald, but it grows with diamond. Having those people underneath you, building that volume, and then getting people, business building coaches who are also out there hustling and helping other people too, that's what's working smarter, not harder. Otherwise, if you don't build a strong diamond that's breaking in the team cycle bonus, you are always living off of 25% commission, right? You're always living off of, I sell something, I get paid. I sell something, I get paid. But for me, my paychecks are, I sell something and I get paid, but I'm also making money from the work that I've put in over months or years, right? And that's to me what I want to do. I don't want to have to work every single day to have to sign somebody up in order to make a paycheck. So that's that residual income. Okay. So how do you recruit business building coaches? Post daily about your coach and your benefits. So I would post things that, why is coaching helping you in your life? Again, that spectrum of where you are on what you want coaching to do for you. Do you want to have it hold you accountable, or do you want it way over here, bringing in you reliable income? Where on the spectrum are you, and how is coaching helping you do that? Dive into that. I've given tons of examples Go and figure out examples. Go listen to past team calls. I've done so many examples. Jess has talked a million times about it. But go start talking more, posting on your social media, in your stories, in video, in a post on your feed. Talk about the benefits of coaching. Do it in the DM. So get out there and send messages to people. Send messages to people that are super simple. I've got some examples that you can screenshot later. But just get in people's inboxes. So you posting on your feed is like the teaser and the credibility that you actually are doing what you say you're doing when you go to message them in a DM. That post on your feed isn't always going to bring people in. 9 times on 10, it's not going to do anything for you. It's just simply the credibility piece that when you go and send somebody a personal message that says, hey, have you ever thought about doing this business with me? I would love to talk to you about it. They can go to your page and say, oh yeah, she's doing this. What is she talking about? And then they answer your message. And they're like, yeah, can you tell me more about this, right? Sharing your stories about the proof about coaching and the lifestyle. So talk about what other coaches are achieving. Talk about your goals. Talk about what you are achieving. Talk about it in video, in pictures, within your stories, because that's that connection area. And why does it work for you? And why does it benefit for you? And then clients and discount coaches can eventually become business building coaches. Don't ever for a moment discount the discount coaches. So I actually have people who have either been a lead that then turn into a discount coach, that then turn into a coach who is now making money, who is now building their own business, which is contributing to my business. It can be a process. I've had discount coaches who then decide, heck yeah, I want to do this as a business. And they're already set up, and then they dive into the business. You can also have it go the other way. You might have a business building coach that comes in and is like, yes, I'm ready to build this business. And then they fall off the face of the earth. And then they just become discount coaches. Maybe they don't want to do the business. Maybe they're like, nope, I don't want to do the work. That's totally fine. But I do love the boot camp, or I do love your challenge. And they stay there. That's totally cool. Okay. So don't discount the discount coaches or your clients. They can eventually become business building coaches. Handling your objections. So I've done tons of calls, go and watch some, about how to handle objections. But when it comes to business building coaches and handling their objections, number one is usually money. I don't have the money to start, or it's time. I don't have the time to coach, right? Those are usually the number one objections or reasons why people are quickly opting out of this. When it comes to money, you can't do much about it. It has to be that they want to invest in themselves. But the best way I would say handling money objections is to talk about it on your social media. Talk about why you invested into it. The feel, felt, found. What I understand how you feel. I totally get that this can be an investment. This is what I found, right? Time. My favorite way to explain time is to just say, do this with what time you have. I'm not telling you how much time you need to put into this business. It's up to you. It is entirely up to you. If you've got an hour a day, put in an hour a day. I will tell you what you can do and how much of a business you can build with an hour a day. If you've got 4 hours a day, great. We'll work with 4 hours a day. But to these people who are thinking about coaching, in their heads, they think, I have to dedicate X number of time. It doesn't have to be that way. It can be entirely different every single day. So give them that relief, that sense of relief that this gets to fit within your day. However, don't make the mistake by making it sound like it's easy. So I say, I will help you work this into the time that you do have. All I need to know is, what are your goals? What do you want to do? And that's where the conversation really is important. That's where having a true conversation happens. Business building coach recruiting does not happen overnight. It does not happen in a day. It does not happen in a week. It happens with time. These are going to be people that you are talking to for a long period of time. Okay? This is not just quick recruiting. Maybe it happens over a week, maybe it happens over 2 weeks, but this is not quick. This is a process. This is a conversation. You will know this person by the time that they enroll. You will know what their goals are. You will know the type of person they are. You will get to know their personality. They will tell you some of the craziest things because those are their fears and their limiting beliefs that are coming up. And you will get to know that because this is a commitment that they are scared about. Okay? Okay, and then the third usual objection is fear. I'm afraid that I'm going to fail. I don't know if I'm going to do this. I don't know if I can do this. Just be honest with them. Be honest. The best thing you can say is the worst thing you can do is not do this and never know if this is something that you can do. The best thing you can do is come in, give it a try, and if you hate it, leave. Who cares, right? Nobody's holding you down. So make public posts about it all the time. Always talk about what you're doing, what you love. Get them pumped up about this business. Get them excited about this business. Get them thinking in their heads, man, I want to do this. Because then when you pop into their DM, they're like, yeah, I need to know what it is that you're doing. I'm so glad that you messaged me. They might not tell you that, but that's what they're thinking. Like, oh my God, yes, I've been seeing this girl and she keeps talking about this coaching thing. What the hell is she talking about? And then you get to talk about it, okay? Talk indirectly to these people in your stories. So I do this a lot. I will say like, people are asking me all the time. I'm not saying their names. I'm not talking directly to them, but I'm saying, I know that you are asking me these questions and now I'm going to answer it. And then I answer it in a story, or I do that sometimes in a post too. And then handle your objections with confidence in your messages. So be confident about it. If you are not confident on answering somebody when they say, oh, I just don't have the money for it, go and practice. Write out a list of the reasons why it's worth the investment. If you're not confident about talking about money, go and write out a list about all of the reasons why somebody can do this in an hour a day. How are you going to coach them within an hour a day? If you don't know how to actually mentor them, that's okay. That's what I'm here for. That is exactly what I'm here for, to help show you how to mentor them. So you have to do it and practice it in order to get that skill, right? You can't just expect that I don't expect you to know how to answer all of these things for these people, but you have to practice. You've got to get out there. You have to try. And if you don't know the answer, if somebody says, how much time do I need? This person's asking me how much time I need to, how much time I need to put in order to be successful. Screenshot it, send it to me, and I'll help you answer it, okay? Okay, I wanted to put in a plug here. Actually, this was Jess's suggestion, to put in this plug on as you are recruiting coaches, as you get to Emerald and then you're working to Diamond, you're going to start to have these coaches and you're like, oh my God, I have 4 coaches on my team. 3 of them are discount. 1 of them is business. I need to mentor this girl. And you spend hours of your time mentoring this one coach. You have to continue to build your business. If they quit, you have no business to mentor. So I always say, if you don't have coaches to coach, don't be coaching them. If you don't have people, like a slew of people to be mentoring, stop worrying about how am I going to mentor them. Figure it out along the way and make sure that you're putting all of your time into growing this group of coaches for you to mentor. The worst thing I did in my very first 2 years of coaching, which is why I had such a long 2 years of no growth and rocky diamond, is because I was trying to pull and mentor people that I didn't even have. Don't spend time on the people you have. Don't spend more time on the people you have than on getting new people. So there's like this 80-20 rule. Spend 80% of the time on building a business, spend 20% of time on the people that you have. I don't know if I really agree with the 80-20 rule, but I would say always just make sure that the very first thing that you're doing is growing your business. Then go to focusing on the people that you have, okay? Make sure that as you start to get coaches, don't spend all your time. It's the same thing with boot camps. Don't spend all your time on the people once you get them. Still be growing your business. Otherwise, you're going to be constantly going 3 steps forward, 4 steps backward, 3 steps forward, 4 steps backward, because then you have to start all over again. Continuously be filling your inbox, continuously have new people coming in so that it's just a constant like jog where you're constantly helping these new people and getting new, you're constantly helping these people and getting new people, helping these new people and getting new people, helping these people and then getting new people. There's never this lull where you're like, okay, I have nothing to do, nobody to talk to. Okay? And I will say that the time you spend on your coaches and helping your coaches, once you start to get to that point of having a team, it can change. It can be different from whatever season of hustle you're in. So if you're in a hustle season where you're like, okay, I'm really pushing for diamond, you need to be out there recruiting. You need to be out there getting new people. Don't worry so much about the people once they're in. It still takes them time. It's not like you're gonna bring them into your team and then be like, okay, bye. I don't do that at all. But I don't spend all my time talking to new people. I don't spend all my time talking to the new coaches. I am still out there growing and working on my business, and it will always be that way. Otherwise, you won't have a business, okay? So make sure that you are not flipping the switch. Make sure that you're always spending more time on getting new people into your business than you are on worrying about the people who are in your business. I promise you, you will do a good job. You will show up for them. It's not like you're leaving them off to the side, but you have to just trust the training within the team is going to give them the tools for them to launch and grow their business. And then they ask you questions, you answer their questions, okay? Okay, how many coaches should I be recruiting? I would say that if you are in here with, like I said, a goal of making $500 or more a month reliably, like you have an income goal that you want and need to make, I would say you need to be getting to diamond quickly, and then you need to continue to keep that diamond reliable. If you are in here and you're like, okay, this is awesome, any extra money is great, then work towards emerald. Get your booty to emerald so that you unlock that team cycle bonus and you start bringing in those team cycles. Maybe they start at $14, then they grow to 4 cycles, then they grow to 10 cycles, whatever it is. But I would guaranteed be recruiting 2 to 4 coaches every single month. If you're not doing that, then you're not filtering in new people within your business, and your business will just get stale. Even if this is a side hustle, even if this is a side business and it's bringing you in side income, you still gotta work for it. Don't let it just be here just chilling and hoping for the best. It's like your workouts. You still gotta do them in order to have the body and the confidence and the health that you want. You still have to work for it, right? Okay. So signing up discount coaches and referral coaches, I would do this in your messaging when they are enrolling. So these are your coaches that are, these are your customers that are just about to sign up, and this is where you usually you'll send them that message of, I usually sign people up with a discount membership. Is that what you want to go with? Okay. And as you're getting to diamond, ask your current clients. Give them the opportunity to sign up for the coach discount membership if they're not already on it. And then sign up your family. Sign up your friends and your family. Shakeology is not going to kill your family, right? It is literally the greatest thing for nutrients that you could possibly give them. So give them the opportunity to try it. Maybe they don't want to keep it after the next month. That's okay. That's totally okay. But it helps you grow your business. For business builders, I 110%, you need to be spending 90% of your time, 95% of your time needs to be in people's DMs, needs to be messaging people personally to grow or to offer the business opportunity for people. Don't rely on posting. Don't rely on customers. Don't rely on anything other than you getting out there and inviting people to be business building coaches. You don't know who is going to want to build a business. You don't even know who, when they sign up, is going to build the business. Some people might surprise you, and that's A-okay. So absolutely be spending your time. Screenshot this. I'm going to move this up one sec. Make sure you screenshot this or take a picture of it. I can post this in the team page as well. But these are the examples. These are the exact copy-paste messages that I send out to people offering the business opportunity. You guys, my suggestion is start with 5. 5 a day, 5 days a week. Just send these to people. You never know who you might be offering this gift to. You never know who might need extra income. And to do it by working out and sharing it, holding themselves accountable, you have no idea who it is that you are going to impact. Release yourself from the pressure. This has nothing to do with you. Take yourself out of the situation. This is not about you. This is about providing a solution, providing an opportunity for somebody. You don't know how much $50 could help somebody. You don't know how much sharing in a boot camp or on their social media, holding themselves accountable, can help somebody. So just start with 5, and then as you're building to diamond, boost that up, right? I would be sending, if you are pushing to diamond, I would be sending 10, 20, 30 messages a day. When I was pushing for diamond, I was sending 20 to 30 messages a day, recruiting specifically to coaching, okay? And then here are some posting ideas that you can do for talking about business, like talking about the business opportunity to get business builders into your business. Talk about the Monday blues and the Sunday scaries, right? That's what people are talking about. It's this lingo that's going around. But talk about how you felt before your business. If you didn't have that Monday stress, don't talk about it. Don't make it up. If you don't have Sunday, like, fear of the new week coming along, or you don't think about, like, oh man, there's another week, don't talk about it. This is just an option. Post your coach story every single week on your Instagram stories. 110%. Go and use the templates that I have shared in the team page. They're in the files section within the unit. Sorry, they're in the unit section of the new coach training. They're great. Just fill in, plunk in all of the answers. I give you the full templates. Go and use that app. It's so easy. But be doing this every single week, every single Sunday. It's a great day to do it. If you don't do it Sunday, do it Monday, okay? There's really not like a wrong day, but Sunday is a great day to do it. It gives you and it primes you for who to invite for the next, for that Monday. Share your story daily in posts and invite those who like and watch it. So when you are talking about your story as a whole, break it down into these little bite-sized pieces and make posts out of that. I will sneak in a little sidebar here that says, when you are inviting to coaching, you are going to either be in a season of inviting to a boot camp or a season of inviting to coaching. When you are in a season of inviting to coaching, you have to be inviting to coaching all the time. Don't get hung up, even if it's just you're posting about a boot camp, but in your DMs, you're inviting to coaching. Either way, what I found did not work was when I was doing 5 invites to a boot camp and 5 invites to coaching. Just invite everybody to coaching, right? Just invite everybody to coaching. Worst case scenario is bump them down to a boot camp. Just invite every single person to coaching. It's the best thing that you can do. If they say no, okay, no problem. Do you want to join boot camp? Yeah, of course I do, right? Obviously, it's not that easy. It doesn't flow that nicely, but that's pretty much the process. You can always bump down, okay? It's a little bit harder to go from, hey, do you want to join my boot camp? Yeah, I do. Okay, I have to ask, have you ever thought about coaching? No, I don't want to. They've already decided that they're doing a boot camp. Now you're asking them for another decision? So I always bump down. And then obviously talk about objections on public posts. Keep your post topics consistent. So like I said, these next 2 weeks, you will see all of my posts are going to be about coaching. Every single one of them. Every single one of them will be somehow, some way about coaching. Because when I go and I DM 30 people a day or 50 people a day or 10 people a day, when I go and DM them and they go and create me on my Instagram, they're going to see all of these posts about coaching. If I went in and invited them to coaching, but they went and saw that I wasn't doing this business, I was talking about a boot camp, they're going to say, yeah, but I don't want to do coaching, but I want to do this boot camp thing. That defeats the purpose. So make sure if you are hustling and grinding for coaching, be in a period, 1 week. I'm going to invite to coaching for 1 whole week. And that entire week, you post about coaching. It's that credibility piece, that credibility tool. Speak to your person. If you have not listened to the Avatar team training that I did at the beginning of the year, it is so good because I break down exactly how to create your avatar, your person that you want, the most ideal client, the most ideal coach on your team, the perfect girl. And then post that once a month and go and invite to that and be getting that out there. Maybe you do it twice a week, maybe you do it twice a month, once every other week, right? And then don't be weird about it. Don't be weird about posting about coaching. Don't be weird about talking about coaching. Talk about it in the way that you want to share it. Talk about it in the ways that it helps you. Lean into that. Remember, go back. Lead with your heart. Lead with what you feel and what you love about the business, about the coaching, about the team. Talk about what it brings for you. You're going to recruit people who want those exact same things, and those are going to be the people that stay on long term, okay? Okay, I'm going to do this in a different, I think I'm going to go in live and do this, kind of give you an idea of how to have, how I have a conversation about coaching. I'm going to do this live because it's going to take a little bit, and I don't want to go any longer, so let me just stop share. Okay, so that is pretty much breaking down the system of recruiting coaches. Serena, you look so funny. That's the process of recruiting coaches. That's the tools that you need. Do not be afraid to invite and ask people to join as discount coaches. Do not think that building your business on discount coaches is wrong. Do not think that building your business on discount coaches is going to be unreliable. It will be reliable, but you need to pair your discount coaches with business building coaches. So continuously be talking and inviting to coaching all the time, and then they will just start, they will continuously, it will be like this flow momentum of people coming into your business that are either business building or discount or referral, somewhere in between, okay? So what I want to offer you guys is, if you have any questions about how many people should I be recruiting based on my goals, how often should I be inviting, how many invites do I need to send out for coaching to hit my goals, then ask away, ask them now. You can either do it in the chat or unmute yourself and ask, but I want you guys to feel confident about, this is my goal, how do I hit it, right? Because it's so personal. I can't do that on a call. I can't say, you need to invite this many people, because it's so different. What if you don't have time to invite 50 people? I can easily say, go and invite 50 people every day. You're gonna be like, 1, where do I find 50 people? And 2, I don't have the time to invite 50 people. So what is your goal? And you have the chance now to ask, how many people should I be inviting? So how about it? Don't all speak at once. Okay, how about everybody type in the chat? I want you to type 1, your goal for this month, and 2, I want you to type out how many people you're inviting to coaching or how many coaches you want to invite, and then are you doing that? So where are you? And it's not a chance to, I'm not judging you, but I want to help you. I want to make sure that you aren't setting yourself up for failure in, I want this, but I'm doing this, or I want this, but I'm not doing this at all, right? So I want you in the chat to type in, what's your goal? What is your goal for the month of May? I don't care if it's 1 coach, 0 coaches. Realistically, if you're on the call or you're listening to the recording, you want to get at least your 2 coaches for an entire month, right? Continuously be building that, whether that is holding your emerald status or getting your emerald status and then doubling your emerald. Because again, that's unlocking that team cycle bonus, and that team cycle bonus is that reliable income. It's constantly coming in and constantly growing. It's piling on. Perfect. Add discount coaches to business building coaches. So Michelle's, this is why I don't do, I can't find the chat. This is why I don't do, yay, 3, that's awesome. I just got 1, yay. This is exactly why I don't say you need to be inviting a certain number of people, because each person's goal is going to be different, and each person's strategy is going to be different. 1 to 2 coaches, love it. So Sam, I would decide on 1 or 2. I would pick or choose. Yes. Jess, what's your goal? Jess Fleming, what's your goal? So I would say, Jess Fleming, I would say they went inactive because you weren't bringing in new people. And if you're not bringing in new people, those people have no real reason. It's crazy, and it is a real thing. But if you are not bringing in new blood, your people will go stale. They will fall off. They will go stale. They will fall off the face of the earth. It is literally the strangest thing. But when you aren't working and when you aren't bringing in new people, your people will stop working. So constantly be bringing in. And that's why I always say, like, just continue to do the 4 vital behaviors. Just continue to be like at a steady momentum.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So do they have to have like the personal points too to be active on things as well? Like, because I know the lady that just signed up with me, she doesn't have the shake or anything else. She just does the Beachbody on Demand. And I don't know if she's interested, like she hasn't really shown much about like wanting other products and stuff. Is it that she will want to have though, or?
Nobody ever has to have anything.
Okay.
So being inactive means that they don't have they didn't buy anything that month. And it doesn't mean that they're kicked off. It doesn't mean that they're booted out from a coach. They can be inactive for as long as they want.
Okay.
They just bump back active when they order something or
Gotcha.
when they sell something, right? So let's say this person, let's say you have a coach who is so struggling with money and they can't actually afford their own Shakeology, but they want to hit Success Club or they want to earn something. They can sell something, or let's say, for example, you have a spouse account or a controlled account, somebody else's account that you control, and you don't want to buy something from that account. So I always did this with my mom's account. I didn't want to buy anything because I couldn't afford to buy my Shakeology plus Kyle's Shakeology plus my mom. So I would always sell something, a challenge pack to a customer under my mom's account, and that would put them active.
Gotcha.
So as far as active status goes, people need 50 PV in order to be active status. Active status is what matters to you. It doesn't necessarily matter to them. It doesn't matter to them.
Okay.
It matters to you and your rank. So you have to have active coaches that contribute to your rank. And so, yeah, for her, she doesn't ever have to have product, but it would help you. Does that make sense? So to be Emerald, you need 2 active coaches, 1 on each side, 1 that shows up on left leg, 1 that shows up on right leg. And to be Diamond, you need 4 active coaches on each side, and 2 of them are Emerald, 1 on each side.
Okay, sounds good. Cool, thank you.
You're welcome. I'd love to get to Diamond by July. Definitely get that. Yes, Jess. Get it. Okay. Awesome. So I am going to I'm gonna take off the recording.